Hello, friends, VC, family, everyone worldwide. How goes it? It is Thursday, the 14th of May. I'm pretty sure it's the 14th, and it is a dark day. It's been raining, and it's beautiful. We were coming out of a drought in Nebraska, so this rain is good. Several things, so I'm going to try to remember everything. First, I'll start with a follow-up to 1402 Willow. I'm really glad that I posted that, heard back from her and from other folks. And along those lines, I want to share something else. I didn't watch it, but recently I saw where the Needle Drop made a video where the title was, something to the effect that should artists talk about social issues or political issues. I didn't watch it because to me it's ludicrous. Life is not a game. I'm alive and I'm real. And social issues impact me, whether I'm an artist or not. So the idea that someone else can tell me whether or not I can express my opinion seems ludicrous. The idea of what is the artist's place. I just, to a degree, the only reason why you would follow that is that, well, as an artist, I guess all I want to do is sell. So if I want to sell, I won't offend. But that's not me. I'm a human being. I am an artist, but I'm the whole package. So the idea that being an artist means that I don't talk about social issues or things that matter to me is just ridiculous. I don't know what Anthony said. Whatever he said is fine. Thought I'd say that because possibly you might be watching, Anthony. Hey. Recently I received I see you watch, Colin, so I'm going to talk about Corvus Stone a little bit. I'll probably come back to it. And with that in mind, Andrea Della Piana, if you see this one, I will come back to the new Verdana. I haven't listened to it heavily. It didn't catch me like the one before, but that's because I am doing a lot of things. I get back to it. But Corvus Stone 2, Colin Tench, the guitarist of the band, sent this to me with a nice little personalized card that's signed by, it looks like, all the band, which I greatly appreciate. Now, I still need to really absorb this, but I'll tell you this much right away. I like this, and it's a mixed bag. It's like, this is progressive rock, and these guys can really play. Really good musicians. Colin, you're a great guitar player. Real good. It's an interesting mixture of styles. There's blues and other things that are mashed together in ways that are at first a little like, what is this? It's quite a piece of work, and the words are obviously important too. So my initial reaction is that this is a really good band. I'm really pleased to make the personal connection with Colin, and that as I take time to really listen to this, there's going to be some music on here that it's really going to knock me out because it's progressive. It doesn't stay the same. It keeps moving and changing, and these guys can really play. So I'll share that much with you now, Colin, and anyone else interested. That cover is interesting too, with the scantily clad young lady and the mask with a beak. She has a great butt. That's a really nice behind there on the cover. I'm not prissy about sex. Like I said with that other CD that I got from John with the guys in the pink tutus. It's just tasteless. It's not offended. It's not offensive to me. I don't have the Death Grips one, but the Death Grips album with the big dick on it, big deal. It's a big dick on the cover, So, as it turns out, part of what I talked about in regards to 1402 Willow didn't exactly apply, but I'm glad I spoke up anyway because those words are universally useful to a lot of people. And I have to come back to it often because the world is moving so quickly and most people are so unconscious. There's a lot of unconscious behavior where people just really don't know what they're doing or why, okay? So, as you said, Cosmic Drifter, you like the line? Well, I'm going to say it again. Arm yourself with wisdom. And I have to do this because, again, I take with a grain of salt what the so-called experts and smart people say in America, because there was a time when those same people were telling me that I'm a monkey. That gives it all away. I know I'm not a monkey. I'm a human being, and those people are still holding sway. They're still influencing everything. Okay, back to music. So, as I was saying, Mew, okay, the new album. Really like this, and let me just grab this because this is right here. Verdena, a band that I got turned on to by Andrea. When I first heard them, they struck me somewhat like Mew. The new album doesn't strike me like Mew, but I'm going to get into it, okay? I had shared with you that I had met Jonas a couple times, and, well, son of a bitch, we are friends. I just got a message from him this morning. I love that. I love having that personal connection. We're all just people, but this is the most important stuff to me in this world. Music is more important than politics to me. The fact that I know Jonas Bier means more to me than if I were to meet Barack Obama. It means way more to me. To the fact that I know the singer of this band, Jonas Bier, means way more to me. To my dying breath, this is more important to me than if I were to meet some shitty ass politician. I've met a few carpetbag motherfuckers. So anyway, getting the message from Jonas on my Facebook page. Glad that I like the new album. I really do, and that he hopes to see me when they come on tour. Yes! That's fantastic, you know. You know, it takes me back to when I first heard Genesis, how at the time I was a teenager, that music was so mystical and so of another place. It just seemed like the people involved were unreal, you know, and like from another planet almost. When I first heard Mew, Am I Rye? No, about 10 years ago, it hit me the exact same way that Watcher of the Skies did when I heard it the first time. It hit me like a ton of bricks. And I'm happy to say that with subsequent listens of Am I Rye and Mew, I wasn't wrong. That music means a lot to me. And so to have this person as a personal friend, this means the world to me. It means the world to me. I don't have any other records to show you. I'm going to talk about myths and realities again because I am just knocked out by the response. I didn't think that I'd get such a positive response to this album. Interesting. Flyover and Murphy, I really want, those mean a lot to me, and I love them a lot, but people are telling me that they like this better, this old stuff. I just sold the 89th copy. This is number 90 out of 150. Now again, I want to explain that I got 125 of these, so I have 35 copies of this left to sell. I have number 90 out of 125. I have 125 of these. So when my 35 of these are gone, and they're going to be gone, they're gone. And you'll have to get the gray version from Europe. But people have been writing me letters, and the response is real positive. Apparently, it means more to people to hear me actually playing an instrument than to hear me realize my ideas. That, to me, as an artist still, I sort of understand it, but at the same time, because I'm doing so much work over here, it's like, if you only knew how hard I have to work to get this MIDI music down, you know. I'll add, you know, it's still me, you know what I'm saying, is what I'm saying. Just because you don't hear me playing a guitar or a bass, you're still hearing me. It's hard work. I love this music I'm making. So what I'm doing these last few days, right in the middle of the computer crash, thankfully I have an external hard drive with my archives on it. I've been going through my archives, listening to more stuff to get ready for another release, the response to this old material. And it's also given me new ears to it. I've always loved this music, but as time goes on, you know, your memory fades and then something new comes and replaces the joy of the old thing, which is what's been happening with the MIDI and why Flyover and Murphy are so MIDI based as opposed to a mixture of MIDI and real instruments. The next new one will obviously be a mixture, you know. But I'm finding a lot of material in these archives that is, I'm getting ready for another, I'll get ready for another release. I understand, I know you watch, Sabas, that, you know, you're thinking about doing this again. Well, I'm getting ready. I've got material. I do. And I actually have layers of material. I could do several albums, actually, decent. So that's what I'm working on. So again, thank you so much, people, for the response. And I'm still getting folks from Europe buying this from me here, even though they can get it cheaper in Europe. So apparently these folks are going to get one of each. I hope to hear from Sabas in a day or two that the European gray vinyl version of this, that he's received it, and that my copy is on the way. Can't wait to see it. I'm excited. Thank you so much for the wonderful response. You know, just thank you so much. I think that's gonna be a wrap for now. My computer, it turns out he was able to save the hard drive. There was a huge system corrupt, but I didn't lose any information. I had a lot of stuff backed up, but not everything backed up. There's like, you know, information that it's like not backed up. So once again, it's like when you back up, you got to back up everything. And I back up my music files. You know, that's all backed up. So hopefully that'll be getting fixed and I'll move forward. I don't know, kind of lost my train of thought a little bit here as just sharing, you know, what's going on. So 90 out of 125, 89 I've sold out of my 125 copies of Myths and Realities. I have 35 copies of this left. Come and get it. It's, thank you so much, people. Just thank you. Thank you.